2 days from today and also tomorrow, so don't miss any interesting conference sessions and also our keynote speakers. I would like to kick off by having the opening address by Ms. Siddharth Singh, the Director of the Bureau of International Cooperation Strategy and Acting Senior Advisor for Policy and Plan, Office of Higher Education Commission, Ministry of Education, Thailand. Please.
Distinguished speakers, organizing committee, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, let me convey an apology from Dr. Suphat Champathong, the Secretary General for Higher Education Commission, for not being able to be here with you this morning due to the unforeseen circumstance. However, realizing how important this event is, he has assigned me to be here with you on his behalf. Distinguished speakers, ladies and gentlemen, it is a great pleasure for me to preside over the opening ceremony of the 8th TCU International E-Learning Conference 2017. It is my understanding that this conference will focus on innovative innovations in education. The International E-Learning Conference 2017 is very important in that it will give us an opportunity to reflect on the issues that will enable us to succeed and those that are likely to become an impediment to our progress in the future. Our shared experiences from many areas of the world will enable us to learn what is working best. As we are all aware, there is rapid growth and development in the area of information technology. Both innovation and technology are rapidly transforming the way in which we live, work, shop, and even the way we play. In education, the effective use of this innovation and technology often offers new ways in which the quality, the effectiveness, and in particular, the flexibility of higher education can be improved. When integrated into education, innovation has the capability of improving the delivery of education through greater utilization of instructional technology. In addition, innovative instructional technology offers new ways in which universities can successfully compete on a global basis while providing improvements in academic administration. The government of Thailand has introduced Thailand 4.0. This roadmap has the objective of transforming Thailand into a digital economy while becoming a smart country. The Ministry of Education is one part of the preparation for a digital economy and society. This is an urgent task which will create many opportunities for promoting lifelong learning in education. The Office of the Higher Education Commission under the Ministry of Education has placed a strong emphasis on Thai MOOCs or Thai Massive Open Online Courses. This innovation in education is intended to promote online education in order to serve Thai people at all levels. On behalf of the Office of the Higher Education Commission, I would like to extend my gratitude to the keynote speakers and to the invited speakers for your kind contributions. In addition, our grateful appreciation goes to our participants. Also, my sincere thanks goes to the Thailand Cyber University project and to the organizing committee for their effort in making this event possible. Most importantly, I wish to thank all the participants for taking your time to join the conference. I sincerely hope that the knowledge and the experiences that you will gain from this event can be applied to create a benefit to global education. On this occasion, may I declare the 8th TCU International E-Learning Conference 2017 Innovative Innovations in Education officially open. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, the Director of the Bureau of International Cooperation Strategy and Acting Senior Advisor for Policy and Plan, Office of Higher Education Commission, Ministry of Education, Mrs. Siddharth Singh. What's coming up next is the opening report by the Director of Thailand Cyber University Project, Office of Higher Education Commission, Ministry of Education, Thailand, Associate Professor Thapani Thamimeta.
Ms. Siddharth Singh, Director Bureau of International Cooperation of Strategy and Acting Senior Advisor for Policy and Plan, Office of the Higher Education Commission, distinguished guests, speaker, participants, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 8th TCU International E-Learning Conference 2017. On behalf of the Office of Thailand Cyber University Project, TCU, I would like to express my appreciation for presiding over this opening ceremony. Special thanks go to our keynote speaker, to our invited speaker, and to our participants who had found time in their busy schedule to contribute the 8th International E-Learning Conference, or IEC 2017. The TCU, under the Office of the Higher Education Commission, Ministry of Education, Thailand, has the objective to promote e-learning by collaborating with national and international education institutes. The TCU organizing the importance of e-learning knowledge management to create comprehensive knowledge for educational personnel has organized the 8th International E-Learning Conference 2017, Innovation in Education. There are 675 participants from many areas of both the public and private sector. At this year's international conference, there are keynote invited speakers and researchers from many countries, including Japan, Malaysia, South Korea, Taiwan, the United States, and Thailand. The conference objective is to assemble knowledge on every aspect of e-learning from Thai and international experts. I hope you all enjoy the conference and get knowledge and experience from the experts from around the world, from the IEC, TCU in IEC 2017. Thank you very much.
Okay, here comes the most important session in the opening ceremony of the 8th TCU International E-Learning Conference 2017. That is the photo session. So I would like to call upon Mrs. Siddharth Singh, the keynote speakers and also the director of the Thailand Cyber University Project, Dr. Thapani, make your way to the stage and have the photo session, please. The keynote speakers as well, please. And also the organizing committee. So don't worry, we have very large stage which can accommodate more people. So this will be the witness of your presence at the conference. Okay, thank you so very much, all the distinguished participants and the keynote speakers, the organizing committee, and also the key person. Okay, I think that we are quite ready now. Our next section is the keynote speaker, who is going to talk about the fourth industrial revolution and innovation in education, focusing on innovative strategies in Korea. He is a scholar in the field of computer science and is currently the chair of the Society of E-Learning and also the chair of Smart Learning Forum in Korea. He is one of the most respected expert in the area of e-learning and has written dozens of books and journals in the field. He was a professor at Korea National Open University and was the president of EBS, which is a TV and radio network dedicated to education. He was a leader in Korean broadcasting as the SVP of the Korean Broadcasters Association and also the president of KERIS, or Korea Education and Research Information Service, and is currently the chair of ISO IEC JTC1 SC36 Korea, which is leading in the development of truly international standards of e-learning. He plays a dynamic and crucial role in Korean education as a top-level advisor to the Korean government related to education policies. And he is currently the vice chairman of the SigongMedia, which is a specialized educational enterprise in harness of discovering hidden values, creating new values, and seeking for balanced education of creativity, humanity, cooperation, global leadership, and current and art. Please give a big round of applause to Professor DukHoon Kwak.
Sawadee krap. Is it right? Yeah, thank you very much. I made this picture. Yes, it's a Thai traditional picture. Okay, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's my great honor to have this opportunity to make my presentation here in Bangkok. Related to this, I dearly appreciate Director of TCU, Professor Tapani, and organizing committee for inviting me. Today in my talk, I'd like to share the information about the post-industrial revolution and innovative education, focusing on innovative strategies in Korea. So I prepared many materials, but time is a little limited. Therefore, I'm going to make my presentation briefly. My presentation title is the Fourth Industrial Revolution and Innovation in Education, focusing on innovative strategies in Korea. This is my presentation agenda. The first is the advent of post-industrial revolution. Second is educational innovation in post-industrial revolution Europe. Third is building of a cloud-based intelligent personalized learning service. This platform, this project is under development by the government, supported by the government. In conclusion, I'd like to suggest some consideration for innovation in education. First chapter is about the advent of the post-industrial revolution. Okay, in all sectors of all industries, today's hot issue is the post-industrial revolution. As you can see on the screen, the post-industrial revolution was based on mechanization through steam engines. Second industrial revolution was based on mass production through electronic engineering and electronic energy. Third is related to intelligent information revolution through computer and internet. Now, on this ongoing post-industrial revolution is based on Internet of Things, cloud, big data, artificial intelligence, and mobile. Nowadays, the post-industrial revolution is leading the intelligent information society and the digital transformation. In Korea, the post-industrial revolution and the intelligent information societies are used as the same meaning. In some countries, the post-industrial revolution is called digital transformation. In the near future, we meet 5G wireless network. Its speed is 280 times faster than LTE and 70 times faster than 4G. With this high-speed mobile internet, I think our societies will change so quickly. This slide shows you a tipping point expected to occur by 2025. This report was surveyed by 800 world experts by World Economic Forum. Some of them, let's take a look some of them. 10% of people wearing clothes and reading glasses connected to the internet. The first robotic pharmacist in the US, and driverless cars equaling 10% of all cars on US, and so on. Anyway, technologies will develop. Our society will change. Therefore, we have to change our mind. This is about social changes due to the post-industrial revolution. The first is intellectualization. It brings transformation into intelligent society. Second is virtualization. It accelerates the fusion of virtual and reality. Third is hyperconnection. It brings transformation into hyperconnection society. Therefore, proliferation of digital network and mobile devices expand the range of human to human, human to thing, and thing to thing interaction. Our interaction capacities will be very large. Using this slide, I'd like to talk to you about the changes of a future society due to technological progress. Technological progress includes infinite increase in data, explosive growth of network, infinite expansion of computing power, and artificial intelligence. And also, this technological progress brings increasing in value of data, collapse of traditional border, machine ability, and knowledge change need to change human knowledge. Therefore, with these kind of changes, our society will evolve toward knowledge change between human and machine, communication of real world and virtual world, evolution of emotional computing technology, convergence through smart technology. Okay, this shows you global change trends in response to the first industrial revolution. In the near future, adaptability is more critical to success than ever before. And also, the importance of the user experience is growing and growing. Innovation happens rapidly. Embracement of the remote workforce. In the near future, we have to take into account remote workforce. Application of augmented reality and virtual reality. Importance of application program interface. Active user of big data and analytics. As the amount of data increase, we have to take into account big data management and analytics for use. Digital transformation driven by the Internet of Things, smart machine and artificial intelligence. Lastly, we have to note the destruction of silo organization. for horizontal communication and collaboration. Now our society is horizontal. We have to make collaboration and communication more than people. This slide is about technology-based tipping point for the future society. This report was provided by World Economic Forum. At the end of 2015, the World Economic Forum announced this data, this change. For example, in 2022, Internet of and for Things, wearable internet, 3D printing. And also in 2027, Bitcoin and blockchain. Right now, in Korea, blockchain is very, very popular. Here, there, many people talk about blockchain, Bitcoin for the future. This picture is so interesting. The key success factor in the post-industrial revolution era. Technology includes high intelligent information tech and high quality data infrastructure, and is providing high quality intelligent information technology. So, with these kind of changes, the whole industry will be intelligent informatizations. And also, with this industrial and technological change, we have to take into account change of employment structure. Our society should secure flexible labor market and social safety net, and our society should cultivate creative talent. After that, for the more technological and industrial development, our society should again provide the competent talent to technology field and industrial sector. This is a vision about vision and strategy for the intelligent information society in Korea. As I mentioned earlier, in Korea, the post-industrial revolution and the intelligent information society are used as the same meaning. The Korean national vision is to realize human-centered intelligent information society. In order to realize this goal, business, citizens, governments, and research communities each have their own roles and responsibilities. And also, from a negative point of view, our public concerns, business concerns are increased. For example, loss of job and unsafe and inappropriate use of technologies. This is the second chapter about educational innovation in post-industrial revolution era. Education on the screen, surrounding education, there are so many changes and problems. Shock of robust latent aging, coexistence of AI and human, large transformation of knowledge ecosystem, changes in the industry, occupational structure, deep polarization, ability-driven society. we have to innovate education. Is we should need to note these kind of problems and factors. This is the goal of future education in response to the post-industrial revolution. The goal is to create society where all citizens achieve their own dreams and talented human resources of intelligent information are raised through optimized education. Okay, to realize these all, we have to take into account the following three things. Enlarging the base, such as enlarging the base of creative convergence education, cultivating global core talent, and establishing base for raising creative human resources. In my opinion, in the near future, the most important thing is human. To promote post-industrial revolution for the intelligent information society, anything is needed to acquire competent humans. We have to cultivate human, competent human, creative human for the future. Thailand is also. Okay, to cultivate human technology resources in the post-industrial revolution era, to cultivate creative fusion talent, we have to take into account four intelligence, such as context intelligence, social intelligence, emotional intelligence, physical intelligence. Okay, in the near future, the most important thing is, I think, social and emotional intelligence. Related to this, I'll explain in detail later. This shows you creative talent cultivation through fusion education. In the past, we focused on nanotechnology, information technology, culture technology, and biotechnology. But from now on, we have to focus on social technology and emotional technology. I'll show you. The World Economic Forum report shows us 16 skills for 21st centuries. Among 16 skills, 6 skills are basic. Among them, 10 skills are related to social and emotional skills. As you can see on the screen, critical thinking, creativity, communication, collaboration. So important. This kind of fusion can be achieved through digital learning. Through digital learning, we can cultivate creative talents. In the past, we emphasized intelligent quotient, but from now on, we have to focus on emotional quotient, moral quotient, global quotient, digital quotient, passion quotient, collaboration quotient. And also creativity, communication, critical thinking, collaboration, character, global citizenship, and copyright. All over the world, many advanced countries considering social technology and emotion technology to promote their society. know, there are so many digital learnings. Smart learning, flip learning, collaborative learning, hybrid learning, social learning, emotional learning, measuring learning, phenomenon learning, and so on. Nowadays, all these kind of digital learning is evolving based on mobile device. Therefore, we have to take into account mobile-based learning. Yes, let's take a look global trend of digital learning. As I mentioned earlier, mobile learning and cloud-based learning is so important. Game-based learning, personalized learning, machine learning, social media learning. Facebook, LinkedIn is so important for education. Bite-sized learning. As mobile devices are so popular, all contents have to made 2 or 3 minutes, within 2 or 3 minutes. Long video, long clip is not good for the mobile use. And then video-based learning. Many people use YouTube for their education, for their teaching, for their learning. AR/VR mixed learning, peer-to-peer assessment, official degree for online course, nano degree, micro degree, new terminology, new vocabulary is so popular. I'd like to check my time. Okay. This slide shows you learning ecosystem. We need learning ecosystem to provide optimized learning and efficient learning. We have to consider so many factors. You cannot see? Character is so small. I'd like to show this presentation material. Okay? If you want this presentation material, I'll give you. And also, educational digital content is evolving toward emotional, interactive, characteristic, realistic, global, clip. About clip, I mentioned. Here, for a moment, let's take a look at some video clip. In my opinion, the most important thing is related to digital content is quality, creativity, uniqueness, and well-designed. This content was made by our company for global market. I'll show you one. Volume is low. All content is between 1 or 2 minutes.
How does the water circulate? First, water starts circulating by solar energy.
Volume is low. Okay.
Evaporates the water from the ocean
Yes.
and turns it into water vapor in the atmosphere. The water vapor is condensed to form clouds, which pour rain or snow onto the ocean or land.
Okay.
The rain.
Okay. Would you check?
What happens when a rock deep in the ground melts?
This video is about volcanic activities.
Magma that is formed underneath the ground seeps through the weak parts of the crust and comes out on the
Nowadays,
surface.
We have to make so
contains
many
melted
video-based
gas, such as
clips
water vapor, carbon
for,
dioxide, and
to
sulfur
promote
dioxide.
education
The product
effect.
that is left when all the gas substances leave
okay.
is what we call
Let's change my talk a bit. From now, I'm going to talk to you the importance of coding education in post-industrial industrial revolution Europe. In advanced countries, there are so many talks about coding education, software education, and coding education. Coding is the building blocks of the future. Coding gives you the ability to control how your design looks on the website. Coding makes you more marketable. You will understand technology like you never have a beep. Coding will change the way you think. Here, for a moment, let's take a look. Some famous people say, U.S. Former President Obama, CEO of former CEO Steve Jobs, CEO of Facebook, talked about the importance of coding education. Learning coding isn't just important for your future, it's important for our country's future. I don't know how to educate coding in Thailand. In my opinion, for the future, you have to take into account coding education in your country. This is our company's coding product. Coding education is so important to early childhood and primary school students. This cubicle program is made for early childhood. Let's hear one intelligent thing. 0 and 1 binary system. We teach binary system, we made this song.
Zero, one, zero, one, one, zero, zero, one, one, zero, zero, one, zero, one, zero, one. It's a binary code. It's a computer language. You can say A, but computer can't. I will tell you what it says.
It's binary
say
song.
A and computer says 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. We say B and computer says.
And algorithm song. Okay. To educate early childhood, it's so difficult to educate coding. Therefore, we made this kind of coding song. Many early childhood, early children are so interested in this kind of song. Turu is made for primary school students. A little advanced song. And using this kind of slide, I'd like to talk to you key technology trend in higher education. This report was made by 2017 New Media Consortium Horizon Report. you can get the more information in the website. You can access. Short-term, mid-term, long-term, blended learning, design, collaboration learning are so popular in the short term. And important development in technology for higher education. You are so interested in higher education. It's adaptive learning technology, mobile learning. Will be more important. Long-term based, Internet of Things, next generation learning management system. Mid-term, in the long term, it's artificial intelligence, natural user interface is so important. Through this slide, I'd like to talk to you our KMOOC a little. Related to this afternoon or tomorrow, Korean many people will talk about KMOOC and a kind of MOOC. I prepared this slide using Nile website, homepage. Okay? And then, in my opinion, the appearance of KMOOC enhanced the awareness of online higher education in Korea. Korean government is planning to export after 2018. Korea is planning to export KMOOC. Okay. Another thing is Korean government is planning to provide short-term degree, a kind of a nano degree, suitable for the post-industrial revolution era using KMOOC. Currently, I think KMOOC's attention is increasing in Korea. But for the future development in Korea, I think we have to push much money to this project. Is there TIMOOC? I heard there is TIMOOC. There's a tissue project, TIMOOC, also to promote this kind of online project in the government side, push much money. From now on, I'm going to talk to you about building cloud-based intelligent personalized learning system. As I mentioned earlier about the post-industrial revolution and intelligent information society. In order to realize this kind of change, we have to make platform. We need a platform to achieve those kind of objectives. This project is under development, supported by government. The developing company is our company. It's very difficult. As you can see on the screen, Korea has developed 6 stages. First, informatization plan, Cyber Korea 21, E-Korea Vision, U-Korea, Smart Korea, Creative Korea. Now, in Korea, new government started. President Moon Jae-in took office in May this year. New government is focusing on the post-industrial revolution and intelligent information society based on IoT, cloud, big data, AI, and mobile. And also, Korean government is promote establishment of National Board of Education and National Board of the industrial revolution. Yesterday, the President Moon Jae-in announced top 100 tasks for the Korean future. Using last slide, I'll show you something. This is progress of ICT use in education in Korea. Before 1996, Korea prepared transition into information society. Since 1996, Korea government established 5 master plan related to the education. Now we are at the end of 5th education master plan. The Korean Ministry of Education is focusing on building of intelligent personalized learning service system, reinforcement of private information education, strengthening of software and coding education, educational use of AI, application of AR, VR, MR in education, use of big data in the educational learning analytics, cultivation of creative convergence talent. Lastly, Korea's new government is focusing on expansion and globalization of K-MOOC. Related to this, much information, more information will provide for you this afternoon. This is future education direction. Future education direction is to create a leading country of intelligent information society with creative fusion talent. In order to realize successful future education, Korean government is focusing on maximizing student interest and aptitude, thinking problem solving and creativity, customized education considering an individual learning ability, raising key talents in intelligence information society, focusing on people and contribute to social intelligence. Korean government established 5 strategies for the future. And also, this shows you vision and tasks. Vision is to realize happiness education. In order to realize this vision, the Korean Ministry of Education established 4 strategies, such as preparation for post-industrial revolution, alleviation of polarization, overcoming low birth rate, and successful education reform and implementation. This is about the key strategy. For innovative education in Korea, we set up key strategies. Key strategies include flexibility, liberalization, individualization, specialization, humanization. Related to, you are so interested in university education, related to the university, flexible college system, short-term degree, a kind of nano degree, micro degree, and expansion of opportunity for adult lifelong education. Nile expert came here. Okay? And the innovation of lecture in college, education content open market. I think education content open market is so important to acquire acquire good content from the all over the world, including business field, business side, and the public side. This is so important. Educational innovation for intelligent information society in Korea. Korea government established 4 strategies. First is move beyond the rote education to realize problem solving and critical thinking centered education. Establish an adaptive learning system using intelligent information technology. Develop a core personnel specializing in intelligent IT. Train teachers and expand infrastructure. As I mentioned, many innovative strategies and models. To implement this kind of strategies, Korean government is planning to build cloud-based intelligent personal learning service. This project is include development of AR, VR content, resource map for digital learning, implementation of learning analytics system. Learning analytics system is so important. About this, you can get more information this afternoon from Professor Yamada from Japan. Okay? This shows you a big picture about intelligent personalized service. Red box is current state. Blue box is to-be model. The important factor is learning analytics. Development direction is based on individual service beneficiary, virtualized technology, AI platform technology. For example, individualized service is including online activity analytics, assessment, and diagnosis, individual service. Okay. Using learning analytics, we can recommend good content, good service for our students. This is last chapter. Yeah? Through using this last chapter, I'd like to suggest some consideration for your country, our country, for the whole of the world. Successful digital learning or innovative education, we have to take into account 6 factors, such as easy access through various devices, service quality assurance, training for teacher competence development, various digital content sharing and collaboration, branding on online, offline learning. Lastly, big data management for learning analytics. And also, first of all, the most important thing is teacher training. To innovative education or innovation in education, we need innovative teacher. We need innovative teacher, innovative professor. But senior professor, senior teacher are hesitating to adapt to the advanced technology. We have to train those kind of people. If we do that, we can change. You can change. So, teacher training is needed to cultivate creative future talent. In the near future, we live in globalization. We have to share the information, share the content. Therefore, we needed to improve interoperability, interchangeability, and reusability in digital learning. We have to take into account international standardization. From currently, international standardization in digital learning is built in ISO IC JTC SE36. this subcommittee meeting was held in Australia last month. And also, I'll show you one thing. All over the world, 26 countries are activating this war, in this kind of this war. I cannot find Thailand, P member or member. For the future, you have to involve in this kind of activities for global standardization. Okay? There are 8 working groups. Particularly, you have to focusing on working group 8, learning analytics and big data management. This, I made this slide this morning. Yesterday, Korean President Moon Jae-in announced top 100 national tasks of new government. I choose educational related tasks among them. Very hot topic. Building a foundation for leading the fourth industrial revolution through the software powerhouse and ICT renaissance. Strengthening the public of education from early child education to university. Innovating public education through classroom revolution. Restoring hope ladder of education. Improving the quality of higher education and lifelong vocational education innovation. Establishing future educational environment. Recovering educational democracy and strengthening autonomy of education. We need to focus on and not on other related detailed tasks. High schools credit system, nano degree system, software education, learning analytics service, and educational open market. In my opinion, Korean new government will develop. Knowledge which is acquired under compulsion obtain no hold on the mind. Mind is the first. Mind is so important to acquire innovative think. Kapun Krab. If you any question about my presentation, today, tomorrow, I'll be here. You can ask me about many things. Okay? Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you so very much, Professor DukHoon Kwak, Vice Chairman of the SigongMedia, Republic of Korea. And your presentation is very insightful, and we get a lot of the industrial revolution and innovation in education, particularly focusing on the innovative strategies in education. And the presentation keeps up very good time. We are a bit late after the schedule, but anyway, you're going to have the refreshment break, which lasts about 15 minutes. So could you please resume to this conference room in 15 minutes from now. So the next session, the keynote speaker will start at 10:35. Thank you for your kind attention.